Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you for season 2 of The Last of Us episode 1 review. And I know it's been a couple years since I've done a actual TV show review because pretty much Last of Us became one of my favorite shows of 2023 when it came out for season 1. And now we are presented with the second season, which is based off the game series. Some moments are staying true to the story, but there are some new twists and different scenes that were never part of the game, were never introduced in the game, and they kind of make up a few things to try to make it seem interesting of a watch, but I can understand why. But other than that, episode 1 for season 2 of The Last of Us, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this almost 59-minute episode and let you know my thoughts on the episode overall. So let's dive into season 2 episode 1 review. So pretty much, this is taking place 5 years later after what happened at the hospital and Joel killing all the fireflies, and he never told Ellie that he did that. I think he does eventually tell her, or something like that. And it does introduce Abby at the beginning of the episode, or like the second scene of the episode after they show Ellie saying, "Promise me that you told me the whole truth and all that. Told me everything was true and all that." And Joel said, "Yep." And then they go back to where Tommy and them live, and Jackson, Wyoming, some kind of safe haven away from the clickers and the infected. So pretty much it introduces it 5 years later, where Ellie's 19 and she's got a chip on her shoulder apparently. She's pretty angry a lot in this episode. And you eventually, it introduces Abby at a certain scene, and I forgot to go into detail about that, where they were ready to go hunt for Joel and go kill him. And that was their plan, and they're still on the move. So now, 5 years later, is presented as, like I said, to continue. There's new characters, Abby, Dina. Dina is apparently Ellie's girlfriend in the episode, and yes, there's a lesbian kiss scene. And in the video game, I only got up to the point in the video game where it showed Joel being killed, and that was going to be introduced in this season. I don't know if they're going to twist it around, but even if they do end up doing that, staying true to the video game, then I can understand why. But they make it seem, I know with part 2, they made it seem like Ellie was going to be the main character for the rest of to carry out the rest of the game and pretty much the TV show. So yeah, Joel, that's the only part I got to on the video game, and then I just cut it off after that. I was like, I'm disappointed. I didn't hate the video game. The gameplay's fine, but it's just that main character, Joel, one of the main characters, they just kill him off. Abby kills him, apparently. So yeah, if you have not played the video game, part 2 of Last of Us, definitely check it out. It is a fun game. It's just, there are a few critiques I have with that game. But overall, I think this episode was introduced pretty well for the first episode of season 2. And the new characters and all that, they made it interesting. And yeah, Dina and Ellie kind of get together and apparently are lovers. So yeah, it's fun. I'm not against anything like that. It's kind of cool, pretty much. So pretty much, I don't discriminate against something like that. I mean, pretty much people can love who they love. That's how I see it. In God's eyes, it's fine. It's basically you're choosing to be what you want to be. Like, if you want to be gay, if you want to be straight, that is your personal preference. I have no issue with that. So, at the end of the day, episode 1 of season 2 was interesting, and it's going to get a 9.5 out of 10 for the first episode. Pretty good. Had a few critiques, but other than that, strong episode for the most part. So 9.5 out of 10 for The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, and thank you guys for watching this episode review tonight.